Hi, have you ever wanted an excellent breakfast? Well, a breakfast scramble might be for you. Now, a breakfast scramble can be an easy meal prep or a meal for your family. But, as I crack these 4 pasteurized eggs, I want to talk about how the difference between pasteurized and raw eggs. Raw eggs contain sour vanilla, which is harmful to the body, as pasteurized eggs do not contain sour vanilla and also can be eaten somewhat raw. Now, as I do this recipe I have found from foodnetwork.com, and the information about the pasteurized eggs from the Pioneer Woman. Now, on a pan on medium low, you put a tablespoon of butter into the pan and melt the butter completely. Now make sure you do not brown the butter, or you might as well just start over. So as you melt the butter, make sure to evenly get it all spread out and not too brown. Now, for my recipe, I have cheese and bacon as my 2 toppings. You can have a wide variety of toppings in this dish, like green onions, tomatoes, steak, sausage, anything your heart's desires for proteins and vegetables, or fruit like tomatoes. Now, once the butter is fully melted, you pour your egg mixture into the pan. As it's cooking, you lightly move it around to make sure it is not one solid piece. As you keep mixing slightly, you will see clumps of cooked eggs start to form, which you want. You do not want just a solid piece of an egg. It is not an omelet. You do not need to flip it. You just need to lightly mix it around until perfectly scrambled. Now, as I'm talking about this, for meal prep, it can be easily stored, and for lunch, breakfast, or dinner with wide varieties of food, so it can be anything you want it to be. As it comes more firmed up, as you can see, you stir, you mix, and now, as it comes to right about here, which is nearly done for me, almost, you need to put your chopped up bacon, mix it around, and keep going until the bacon is firmly and spread out through your scramble. Now, if you want, you can add cheese. I am because, well, I like cheese on my eggs. You can put ketchup, any kind of stuff you want if you like. You can just gotta keep mixing and make sure it is not firm up or stick to the sides. You keep going until all the bacon and cheese is thoroughly cooked. Now, I pre-cooked the bacon, so it wouldn't take too long to cook the bacon. Because if you don't cook the bacon, so if you do like raw sausage or raw bacon, which is just egg too, but you would have to let it cook a little bit longer and probably put it in earlier or cook it beforehand, like I did. Now, if you follow those steps, and turn off the oven, of course, if you follow those steps, it should look about like this. And now, you plate it. You can rather scrape it, or you could serve it out of the pan. Buffet style, some may say. So you put the pan aside, you look at your scrambled eggs for your breakfast scramble. As you followed all these steps, you also can have this. Enjoy. Thank you.